A babysitter in New Haven accused of beating to death a small child in her care.
Today, that woman faced a judge in court. News 8's Aaron Logan is live outside the News 8 control room with the disturbing details. Aaron.
Keith and Ann, the details in this court affidavit will make your stomach turn. 27-year-old Kinjal Patel admits she became angry when she was feeding the baby rice and water and he was spitting it out. It goes on to say that she forced him to the floor, causing him to strike his head. And in court today, she stood expressionless.
With a translator by her side, 27-year-old Kinjal Patel faced a judge accused of manslaughter and risk of injury. She tells police she's been babysitting a 19-month-old boy here in her New Haven home several times a week. But on January 16th, the unthinkable. New Haven police were sent to the hospital after medical staff reported the boy's skull was severely fractured. He was taken there by his father.
We rushed to the home, secured it as the possible scene of a crime, and over the course of several days developed a suspect in the babysitter.
In this court affidavit, Patel admits she became angry with the boy. She was feeding him rice and water and he was spitting it out. She says she was forcing him to the floor, causing him to strike his head. He was crying hysterically and shaking, and when she picked him up, his head went backwards. All of this wasn't admitted until she told police on January 24th she had been lying to them, saying the child fell backwards. That's when she called the child's father, telling him his child was injured.
This is her first time involved with the court system. I don't think she understood the seriousness of the situation she was facing at the time.
We went to the home to try and talk to the downstairs neighbor who tells police she heard a banging noise so loud that night that she thought the ceiling was coming down. It goes on to say she heard, quote, approximately 4 to 5 bangs on her ceiling, then she heard a baby crying. She also heard the babysitter yelling in another language shortly after the boy's parents arrived.
I can't say that the investigation is closed. We've certainly closed this portion with this suspect, but anything's possible in the future.
Patel is being held on $1 million bond and is back in court on February 11th. Live in News 8 Control, Aaron Logan, back to you in the studio.